I know. While setting up, everything went awry. I had everyone lined up. Oh, that was... oh well. Welcome back, everyone. We're back in Chapter 1 of Trails in the Sky. As I said last time, I went ahead and did some grinding, got everyone up to level 13, and I unlocked all of Scheherazad's slots. Wasn't necessary for anything, but it's always helpful. Yeah. Let's give her luck here. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, this time we're going to go back towards town. We're going to finish off that monster chest because I'm not leaving that behind. It's going to be a pain, but we're going to get it. First, though, this guy's in the way. Goodbye, Queen Scorpion. Oh. I said goodbye, Queen Scorpion. Goodbye. There we go. And let me get my guide up on the side. So yes, obviously, still saving before. Because these guys are very annoying. And they all move first. So let's see. We are not going to be able to hit them all at the same time. That's kind of a pain. Estelle's got impede. Darn, I was hoping that would work. Scheherazad's got impede as well. Come on, cancel it. Yes! So that's what impede does, as I've stated before, but didn't really get a chance to show off before. I think we're gonna die. I think we died. To be fair, this is the route to get into the next region of Liberl. So we're not technically supposed to be here yet. That said, when has that stopped me before? When has that stopped anyone before? Hellgate. And Ariel. Alright. Oof. Okay. These guys are going to be annoying. Let's just try to kill one of them. Oh boy. Okay. So I think I'm going to let them kill me and then just run away. And we'll do this one late. Oh well. Reload is fine too. We saved right before we went into it. We'll just do that later. Because as I said, we're going to be coming back here a couple of times. And... oh, no, no. If most of them have fled anyway, I'm just going to try a Shadow Spear. Man, it really wants me to kill it. Well, there we go. Wouldn't have been a level up anyway, even if I had. So, now we're going to head back towards Bose. I also found out in our time off screen that the chickens do not give tender poultry. So, I'm not even going to try. Last we left off, we were told to go to the mayor's residence. Wow, now isn't this a gorgeous place? Check out that crazy expensive looking chandelier. Calm down now, Estelle. It looks like this is the mayor's place, alright. Now I just wonder if she's home. Oh, do we have visitors? Welcome to Bose Mayor's residence. May I ask who you are, please? We're with the Bracers Guild. The mayor made a request to the guild, and we've come here to inquire about the details. Well, I have heard from the mayor that we would be expecting you. However, I am sorry to inform you the mayor is currently out at the moment. She has gone to worship at the chapel. When do you expect her back, sir? Well, let me see. Actually, I would imagine her to be making a return any moment now. Well, we're kind of in a hurry to meet her. Do you think it would be alright to call on her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry. It would probably save the both of us some trouble. But if you don't mind me asking, what does the mayor look like? Like the typical wealthy person? Big hat with feathers in it, dripping gemstones from every pore. Feathers? Gemstones from every... what? How colorful, but quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? Should I say she looks splendid, or should I say she looks, say, beautifully mature? If she could just find the right man, then I could retire in peace. Huh? Never mind. I was just thinking out loud. Yes, this may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easiest way to find her. The mayor is being accompanied by a maid, huh? That sounds easy enough to find in a crowd of people. Let's hurry and head over to the chapel. Alright. Sorry, I was just looking. So, before we head to the chapel, I want to look at something. I'm just double checking a little something. Because there is another place south of here that we eventually have to go. I want to look at what the name of this road is. New Ansel Path. So, I want to check something. Because there is a hidden quest further down the road. And I want to see if it's possible for us to actually open up that hidden quest right now. It would save us time in the long run. And we haven't encountered this monster yet, so... we'll just go ahead and kill them all. Like so. Oh, wait. Estelle, you failed us. Oh. And then she made up for it. She reflected upon her failure. Oh. Uh-oh. Joshua was put asleep. I'm just gonna run. Nope. Well, actually, if we get a preemptive strike on this guy, he won't be too difficult. Especially with only one. Hey, look, he wasn't that difficult, because there was only one. Unfortunately, we didn't get the item off of him. He can drop HP 2s or skill pendants. We're not going to grind items in this game, more than likely, but it's worth pointing that out. This isn't where the quest is going to be. I'm just coming here to double check something I saw in the guide. Yes! Isn't that you, Scheherazade? It's nice to see you again. I haven't seen you since the last time you were here, or during your training. If this isn't Annalise, what are you doing here? Well, we had a request to exterminate a monster in this area, and that's just what we did. Oh, really? So how has your swordsmanship been coming along? Have you started mastering the use of that weapon? Please don't even ask. I'm still working on that. By the way, Scheherazade, are you here on job with the guild? Yeah, something like that. Although the job's a little different from the one you're handling. Is that so? This region has been plagued with a number of incidents. Please be careful. Well, yourself. Annalise is pretty awesome, so I wanted to come check if she was actually here. One more thing, Scheherazade. The region has been plagued with a number of incidents lately. Make sure to be careful. Also, I believe... yes! We have a number of new recipes here. All of them being fish-based, because we're right by the lake. And we're going to rest up as well. Just get ourselves a full heal. See, we got the lake right here. Nothing too important here at the moment, but we're going to go back up here. It was a good place to heal up before we head off this way. I don't think we've encountered this boiler egg yet. We have, okay. I'm just going to run from it. So how's everyone doing today? I want to ask before we get too deep into this, because this is going to be a trek. If the hidden quest is available... oh, nope. We're not doing it yet. I guess we have to wait till after we've talked to the mayor. Oh well. Speed ahead! Whee! I came here too early. Scheherazade, why don't you heal Joshua for us? You have enough EP now that you can handle that. And then we're going to go to the chapel. You might remember from the first episode, there was a lady and two ladies here. Ah, there you are. You're the maid we've been looking for. And you are? Estelle, that wasn't very polite. My apologies. We're with the Bracers Guild. We're looking for the mayor, so you can confirm the details of a job she requested. Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I am her maid, Lila. I see to the mayor's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? The worlds we live in are really different. So where is the mayor, if you don't mind me asking? Didn't she come here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious duties. Huh? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her, too. I don't know how I say this, but the mayor seems like she has quite a unique personality. Well, doesn't she sound interesting? Even if she weren't the mayor, I'd be kind of intrigued. There's no doubt she's a capable person. Although she does have a bit of an unrestrained aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I will let her know you're there. I don't know how I feel about going back there empty-handed. Would it be alright if we came along with you instead? Come with me to meet the mayor? Well, I guess that's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bose market then. And now, if we were to get into battle, she'd be a follower. We're not going outside of town with Lila, though. Wow, this place is really huge. I wonder where the mayor is. Well, she does stand out in a crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. The two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves, trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up. You're not fit to be merchants in Bose. But ma'am, we were thinking about how to increase sales for the Bose market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If it were other products, it would be a different story, but making undue profits on necessities will lead to negative publicity for the market. Return these goods to their original prices at once. All right. We'll do as you say. Now, I don't doubt your passion for the Bose market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relationship of trust between people. And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you can become wonderful merchants in Bose. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best. Whew. Madame. Lila, so you came, huh? I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job, as always. But never mind that. These people are here to see you. Please come back home immediately. Oh, that emblem is... Could you be the Bracers I requested? Yep, that's us, but... So does that mean that you're... Forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybell. I'm the owner of this market and the mayor of the Bose region. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really going to have a meeting here? I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good, too. I tell you what, though, I had heard the mayor of Bose was a woman, but I never imagined you'd be this young. Based on looks alone, I would guess that you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I still feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was a previous mayor, and all I did was inherit the rights to the Bose market and the political foundation which he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation if I've ever heard one. After all, I'm just the daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense in getting high hat about it. But anyway, would it be alright to go over the details of my request with you again? Sure, that would be fine. Well, I would like to ask you that you do... What I would like to ask you to do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I'm of the opinion that bracers would bring about a more desirable results concerning this incident than the army is currently producing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war. We're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Well, I for one would be honored, but don't you think that you're overrating us just a bit? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep Bose airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. And just when business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration, too. I see. So this is an economic appeal, right? Yes, and something which I can't trust to be left up to the army alone. So what do you think? Will you accept my request for your help in the matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incident, and we'd like to accept the job, but the army has actively been trying to exclude bracers from anything having to do with this incident. So, I don't suppose you could pull the mayor card for us, could you? Maybe show the army who's running the show? Excluding bracers, huh? This must have something to do with General Morgan, then. That man has disliked bracers from the beginning. So you know who the general is, Mayor Maybell? He was a friend of my late father's. Tentatively speaking, we have a passing acquaintance with one another. So I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning... Lila? Yes, madame? I guess this should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to the General Morgan. It is to inform him of my request for information about the incident as an official responsible for the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the army. I see. But I wonder if that bracer-hating general will even meet us at all. I think it would be a pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You would probably be best served by saying that your message is for the mayor. I don't know if I like the sound of that. It feels like we're lying or something. It's not lying. We'd just not be telling him everything. Since this is a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go to meet General Morgan? There's a fort called Haken Gate that's the international border, or on the north, to the north of Bose. You should be able to find the general there. Alright everyone, I'm counting on you. You just leave everything to us. If we find out anything, we'll come and let you know. I'll be looking forward to some good news. Goodbye, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Alright. Let's get going, shall we? The Haken Gate is at the north end of the Eisen Road, to the north of the East Bose Highway. In short, we need to head out the east gate and then turn north thereafter, right? Alrighty then. Hakken Gate, here we come. I'm just taking a quick look. Ah, darn. I was really hoping. So the incident's already happened. I won't explain anything. However, now that we've met the mayor, we should be able to do this hidden quest at the Amberl Tower. You know, if we can actually get there without encountering everything. This is the problem with speed up. You sometimes just run into everything without even trying. That time it walked into me. These gas clouds really don't like Scheherazade. Really? Hold on. I mean, I think they can. They usually just put people to sleep, though. I think their attacks can do just about every status condition. It's very annoying. Also, welcome, Anthony. Ah! Okay, we're going to stop by the hotel as well. Sheesh, they had to kill Scheherazade. I just wanted to get back there in a timely manner. At least this time I actually remember where the hotel is. Okay. And now I'm not going to use turbo mode anymore because it won't take us long to get to Eisen Road. Because all we have to do is go up here. And this is new territory. Hold it right there. The Hakken Gate is currently not permitting civilian passage through the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed past this point. Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. This is Mayor Maybell's. The mayor has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know? Mayor Maybell is the one in charge over the entire region. You can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you the permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share an empire, share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright. Nate then, let us through. Now, we have to kill these guys. Because these birds give us tender poultry, which we need for a quest. So we're going to go on a murder spree. I mean, what? Yeah, we're going on a murder spree. Ah! Just drop the poultry. They're not dropping the chicken nuggets. Maybe this guy? Oh. 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 We're gonna kill him, just so he can't attack. And we're just going to use some area of effect attacks to kill them. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Those guys dropped them, and where is the big guy that... Yeah, both of them drop tender poultry. So we're going to keep going until we get 5. Oh, right. That's why. These guys reflect magic. I actually forgot about that. Because this is the first enemy that you actually see that can do that. Alright, Scheherazade, heal up the party. I'm really glad I got you Latir. Just keep healing up the party. Ah. And still no chicken. Oh well, now we know not to use magic on these guys. Just at all. Hey look, 1 tender poultry. That's enough, right? We only need 1 chicken nugget. Okay, there's 1 more. And we're actually going to go back and turn these in before we go to the gate. Just in case. You can never be too careful. Oof. Yeah, Scheherazade's attack isn't that great anyway, so let's do that. Let's see, is that enough? We're probably going to fight the rest of them in the area anyway, just to have a couple extra. Okay, we have our bare minimum. So we're just going to finish off the 2 battles on the way back down. We'll fight them on the way back up. And then we'll go talk to General Morgan. But I'm gonna heal. Fine, do that. Okay. We got 2 tender poultry. That one went... I was going to say that one went well for us, and then we immediately got that one in. Oh look, Scheherazade leveled up. Cool. Let's go deliver the tender poultry, shall we? To the restaurant. I believe we talked to the cook. No, we talked to this person. Yes, can I help you? Hello. We're here with the Bracers Guild, and we have a delivery. Oh, thank you so much for going to all the trouble. I'm sure you must have been busy with your other work. It was no problem at all. Helping those in need is what our job as a bracer is all about. Yep, it's just like Estelle said. And now with the airliners at a standstill, it's a difficult time for us all. I really appreciate you saying that. But the little bit of Mira I'm paying just doesn't seem like enough. Oh, I know. Please let me do this for you too. Huh? Do what? I'll teach you how to make specialty omelets. You mean the one served here at Anteros? Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. Is it okay to be giving out your recipes like that? Don't worry, it's not a problem. Even if you make a dish just like the recipe said, it doesn't mean that you'll get the same taste. Sounds like you've got a lot of confidence in your cooking. Remember, it's not about whether you're good or bad. It's like the relationship between a musician and a sheet of music. Depending on the person, the song will sound different, even though the music is exactly the same. That's pretty profound. A recipe, in the end, is nothing more than a framework to make something delicious. By only following the rules, you'd be surprised at how many different ways the end flavor turns out. And we got the Liberl omelet recipe. We'll have to give this a try later on. Estelle, now this is just a little pre-cooking advice, so don't take it the wrong way, but please read the recipe before you try it. How rude! What are you trying to say? That I'm the worst cook ever? Then make sure you measure how much seasoning you put in. A pinch of salt does not mean that you should drop a fistful in there, you know? I'll show you a fistful. Well, following the setup of any recipe is important, but enjoying what you cook comes first. Surprisingly, that's probably the best framework for any recipe. See? Now that's what I'm talking about. I totally agree. Thanks for the new recipe. My pleasure. Come and enjoy a bite. Need to eat here every once in a while, too. So yeah, we got the recipe for Liberl omelet. And actually, let's just go ahead and make that, because that's a 500 health heal for the entire party. So now we don't have to go to the hotel. Back we go! And we'll kill some more chickens on the way. You can never have enough tender poultry. Actually, you can never have enough of any ingredient in these games. Really? 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 No, really? Okay, there we go. So yes, pretty soon here we'll meet my favorite character in the series. Probably one of my favorite characters in any RPG period, if I'm perfectly honest. He makes me laugh so much. He's such an idiot, but he's such a genius. and the first meeting with him really shows that. I wish the frame rate wasn't dropping so much. It's getting a little annoying. The game isn't graphically intensive. Why does my graphics card have to be that bad? That's something I'm working on. Just waiting on prices to drop or finding a good deal. Alright, I actually forgot. I do have a new attack on him, and it won't help here. Okay. Joshua, you fail. Yeah, we'll just do a hurricane. And then a Sylphin Whip over here. Then another hurricane. Just kill all the chickens. And look, more tender poultry. Just what we needed. Sorry, I don't mean to spin it so much. I'm just double checking. Oh, no chests. Perfect. Oh wait, she targeted the wrong one. Oh well. Actually, Estelle, go ahead and just pummel. Pummel him into oblivion. Yeah, 'cause time and space, Sepith. Those are a little hard to come by sometimes. And worst case scenario, we sell them. This is Haken Gate? It's freaking huge! Of course it's huge. It acts as a sole entrance to the Empire, and this is a rampart that protects Liberl from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction. Bigger equals better. Which means beyond this point is no longer Liberl. Yeah. It's territory of the Erebonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Erebonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go and meet with General Morgan. There are some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you've got pinned to your chest. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees them. Oh, I forgot about all that. Somehow I feel weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry. That's your proof that you've started Don't worry. That's the proof that you've started adjusting to being a bracer. No hidden chest. Just had to make sure. They hide them everywhere. That's not me, I swear. I'm thinking about visiting the Empire. Doesn't look like anyone's here to fill out the necessary paperwork for leaving the country, though. Well, it doesn't really matter to me, since I just lived my life on a whim. In fact, the only reason I decided to travel to the Empire is, well, because it occurred to me. I'd like to say that's not me, but I act on a whim as well. Fairly often. It's... What a surprise. This is the first time this is my first time eating Liberl's cooking, but it was rather delectable. I'm glad you liked it. If you head to town, there's a number of other places where you can eat great Liberl cooking as well. You enjoy this trip of yours, all right? And that I will, believe me. If this is the kind of food I get it in a border dive like this, then you truly am in for a feast elsewhere in this land. Well, excuse me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. Before you go feasting on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Well then, maybe I will. Do you think this guy is... He looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. We'll hear more from him soon. Nope, they don't sound anything worth our time. This wine is quite good. If this is called cheap wine, then Liberl must be a wonderful country of tastes. I think this only adds to Queen Alicia's prestige as a ruler. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the Eisen Road yet. We came here on an errand for Mayor Maybell from Bose. Do you think you could get us in to see General Morgan? Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the General, but unfortunately he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. It looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have any idea when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in that rest stop over there. So why don't you wait in there for him? I'll let you know when he gets back. The bar? You mean the place we were just at? Why is there a bar in a place like this anyway? Obviously, because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In the end, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion. Wait over at the bar. Oh no, Scheherazad's gonna go drinking. Don't care about any of that. I think now we can actually talk to him. There we go. Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Liberl. May I ask you if you're traveling to the Empire? Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Erebonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberl Kingdom? Ha! I'm glad you asked. I am indeed a visitor here in Liberl, both for work and for pleasure. And you? I say you're running an errand. You say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Who we are? Indeed. You're bracers, no? How'd you know? We removed our bracer emblems. Wait, are you telling us that you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but I'm actually not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you, which reminds me of them, so I just thought I'd ask. Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold, flickering eyes of amber. Just like a glass of exquisite brandy. You just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. What? You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute. Are you one of those men who likes other boys? I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of Serenity, Sons of elegance, supernal melodies and cleansing landscapes, masterpieces and stories to move the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which I pique my interest. So you're a pervert, just like I thought. Yep, definitely a pervert. How dreadful it is that genius is misunderstood in every generation. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You, with the magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. I'm going to have to pass. You've already scarred me for life as it is. I've heard strange conversations in my day, but this is one worth remembering. Look on that kid's face! Ha! Hey, you three! Oh, it's that soldier from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter, and he said we'll meet you all now. Really? Yeah. So come to the barracks with me immediately. Wow, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, now at least maybe you will find out what's going on. Be able to find out what's going on. Okay, let's be off then, shall we? What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exiting behind us. It seemed almost natural, scarily so. Ha! You noticed? Everything about you, well, just seemed so interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please don't mind me. Carry on, my good gent and mademoiselles. Of course we're going to mind. Now get you. Shoo! Shoo! Scrooge. Who was that guy? Seriously, what's his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Careful, you might not get much. Getting rid of that weirdo is probably better for not only ourselves, but service for the world at large, too. Well, let's hurry and meet with the general. We're going back in there and talking to him. So, have you changed your mind about taking me with you? In your dreams. Such a cold-hearted creature for being one so young. That might work even less, honestly. But I can't reveal anything. I can hear some arguing. Was there some kind of problem with another traveler? No, nothing big like that. That aside, could you let us meet the general? Yeah, he's inside. His office is the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around around in other places you're not permitted. Also, welcome, Rice Queen. How's it going? We're totally not saving because we're thinking of wandering into places we're not supposed to be. Totally not. We're not looking around to see if there's any treasure chests anywhere that would be missable. Totally not. Oh look, prison cells. We're never going to see those. Door's locked. Guess we can't wander. The end of the hall and on the left. It looks like this is the general's room. Alright, here goes nothing. Are you here on behalf of Mayor Maybell? That's right. Well then, come inside. Thank you for seeing us. I'm glad that you came. My name is Morgan. I've been tasked with guarding the Haken Gate by Her Majesty, Queen Alicia. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We're here on behalf of Mayor Maybell. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I've known Maybell since she was but a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. Alright then, would you please read this first? So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information would be strictly confidential. But considering this is a request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet. Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? Crap, I should have kept my mouth shut. The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation. So we've wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she is blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts. Please do. The airliner, Linde, disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from the Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all over the region, but we have yet to come up with anything. So what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size had crashed, it would likely have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains that allow a commanding view of the land. And of course, the probability of the airliner going down in Valeria Lake, or the ocean, is extremely low. Boy, I'm relieved to hear that it's probably not a worst-case scenario like that. So, if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motive must be the loot or cargo, or demand and a ransom for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking, right? Also considering the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. And that would be big news if it were the case. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also considered the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. But, thanks to small mercies of Adios, and the possibility of another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family, an orbital ship co claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. The organization goes by the name the Kapua family. The Kapua family? It couldn't be who I think it is, could it? It certainly appears to be that way. The Sky Bandits, who have been operating in the shadows in the Bose region, and are led by 3 siblings at their head. I take it you've heard of them? Not only have we heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Relent. I can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves have managed to create such a big incident here in Bose. Estelle! Oops. You hadn't run in with them in Relent? I'd heard some of their gang had showed up in the Relent region, but I think he's on to us. Yeah, because of you and your big mouth. I see now. I thought the way you were able to analyze the situation was strange for mere civilians. But I never would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were bracers. Who are you calling kids? Just for the record, Mayor Maybell did in fact request that we come here and talk to you. Silence, deceivers! Get in here, men! He looks pretty pissed. So this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, huh? God, doing his voice really hurts. I'm gonna keep it up, though. What's the matter, General? Did these visitors try to pull anything funny? These bracers need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately. What is your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off like bugs?
You're no different. Hiding your identity so you could try and finagle some information out of me. It's because you pull underhanded actions like that bracers can't be trusted.
Just where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with.
Nonsense. Who in their right mind would leave an incident this big in the hand of a mere civilian group? I swear, of all the stupid things Maybell could have tried to pull, hiring a bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of our search party.
How about you cut it with the crap, General? Why do you think we've had to come all the way from the Relent region to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, you military morons can't do your job.
What did you just say?
Holy cow. Shara's really pissed, all right. For the past few months, you've known about the string of burglaries, which seem to be the work of Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves like they should have, huh? And now, the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude. Yet, you've got nothing to show for it. No hostages, or even a location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom?
Silence, girl! The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. Unlike a group who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape. Who let the Sky Bandits escape. So enough with your insolence.
So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you? How sad it is to see such discord. Strife brings nothing to be borne, but only extends a barren wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. A gentle yet wistful tone to bathe your brittle spirits, and cause the deserts of your hearts to bloom. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the sky. Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain, and the cruel moon mocks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. Our passionate first, final kiss. Your tears on me are an amber bliss. I can't keep the voice up while singing. Let us immerse this eternal love. I can't keep up his voice while trying to sing. I'm so bad at keeping tone while singing. Haha! It looks like you all understood what I was trying to get across. Careful, I think he's the one that usually throws the roses. I don't know where you got those. What is it that it is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby. Oh God! Olivier! What happened? Graphical error?
I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with their reports.
That's right, General.
I should get back to my duties and make sure you don't let these kids in again. Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travelers along Ison Road. Having these kids around any longer will be an eyesore. Right away, sir. He ran away. I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? Oh, look, he's back together. No matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense. You know, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, that's a good idea. We had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information. After we head back to Bose, how about we think about our future plan of attack? Where are you going? Wait for me! I mean, please wait for me! Don't stab him. Let me try and introduce myself again. I'm Olivier Lenheim, a wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I'm an Erebonian touring your fair Liberl. I'm Estelle and... Now wait a minute! Why do we have to introduce ourselves to you? Easy, Estelle. He did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua. And I'm Scheherazade. Things were getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. No, don't stab him. Olivier's awesome. Olivier's amazing. Let me just say thanks. Ha! You've got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going on a date with me for a day? I'm going to have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. Ah, that's too bad. Alright then. I guess I'll have to accept Joshua as a substitute. You may have trouble with that. Olivia's mom's dead. What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor. Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Saying that makes you even more questionable. Now wait a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date? You? I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. You might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here. Well, excuse me for not being sexy. And just what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua? Calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Though I guess it is true. You're a bit lackluster in the sexy category. What did you just say? Oh, good grief. Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going. Then how about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? This is my first time in Liberl, after all, and I'd like to request a guide. Well, if that's what you want, then I don't mind. Shara, now wait a second. It's the least we can do, and we're heading to the same place anyway. Plus, acting as a guide is one of a bracer's main duties. Oh, alright. I guess we're stuck with him until then. But if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua... Estelle? Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his preferred attentions if he tries anything funny. What is it exactly that you think he'll try? Please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather you call me a hunter of love. Even love stealer wouldn't be that bad a title either. Are you all right in the head? So how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bose? I'm counting on you to get me there safely. Now let us be off. Who died and made you the leader? Hey, wait a minute. I'm not done warning you about your grisly fate that awaits you if you sully Joshua's innocence.
Ah, Olivier. Also, Olivier is a party member. And we are definitely going to be unlocking his last slot between episodes, if we still have him in our party at the time. So, let's get into battle, so I can show him off. If he even gets a chance to act. He more than likely will. So, Olivier, starting out, I know we don't have any CP, but I'm still showing this off, has Quick Draw, which is a medium set area attack, and he's fairly decent with magic. He also attacks at a range with an orbital gun. So you notice the gold ring is much larger for him than it is for any other character. Let's do an attack on this guy. But his main strength is he's naturally good with magic, just like Scheherazade. Both of them kind of fall in the same category with that. The difference being, later on, Olivier is better for healing, and Scheherazade is better for just different types of support. Such as making people act sooner. Yeah, can't talk. I mean, I wish I could say... I wish I could say anything. I love him as a character. But he does have those vibes sometimes, doesn't he? Especially when he's hitting on a 16-year-old boy. But he's not actually. Olivier just likes to play up his natural charms. So this is the city of So this is Bose, is it? It's more urban than I'd imagine. That building over there is Bose Market, no? Well, you seem not quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this is really your first time in Liberl? Ha! I'm smart enough to buy a tour. I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One published by your very own Liberl News, no less. A guidebook? So they really sell such things? I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. So do you intend to go shopping the Bose Market now? Yep. After I do a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. Right, the place we ate at with the mayor, What I mean to say is, I guess this is the place. They don't have cell phones quite yet. That's coming up in the next saga of the games, which is like 2 years in the future. They're really close to them. What I mean to say is, I guess it's this place. The Anterose. Authentic Liberl cuisine, or so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it. Oh yeah, he's looking forward to it, alright. But it's supposed to cost a pretty mira if you decide to go with a full-course meal. I'd recommend a normal bar any day over this. Worry not, my fair lady. I've brought sufficient travel expenses. And if that's not enough, I'll earn more with my superb skills. Superb skills? You're not talking about your song and musical renditions, are you? Can you actually earn Mira with that crap? Huh. I've starred as a main opera singer at the Great Theatre in the Erebonian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1,000,000 Mira in a single night. Big fat liar. Funny enough, he probably isn't lying. Alright, everyone, good work. I guess this is farewell until fate brings us together once more. Adios, amigos. What horror have we unleashed on this poor city. Poor innocent city. Is everyone from Ereboni a weirdo like that? I don't think I like the idea of that being the Empire stereotype. Huh? What I'm trying to say is that I think that the majority of the people there are quite serious. I read in a book that their ethos respects a strong silent type. So what you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist. Now just hold out there, Estelle. If the artists of the world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Let's see. We need to report the information we got right out of the General to Legrand. And it would be best if we let Mayor Maybell know after that, too. So, after we visit the guild, then the mayor's residence. Okay, let's go. I mean, yes, Estelle's not wrong. Artists are really weirdos sometimes. Oh, there's Nihon and Dorothy. Come on, Missy. I'm begging you. Please let us in. If we could get a comment from the mayor, I'd be on my merry little way. Yep, that's right. And he'd need a photograph, too. I'm sure the mayor would be flattered, but she's extremely busy. I'm going to have to ask all those without an appointment to leave. I hope you can understand the situation. Come on, please! For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it. And I have an obligation to inform the readers. But... yeah, what about the readers? We can probably reach double the number... oh god, Dorothy. We can probably reach double the number if we have the mayor's grace to cover. She's said to be very beautiful, after all. Dorothy! Why'd you have to go and say something like that? Huh? But it was you who was saying the same thing, remember? You said if we didn't have any news to go on, we could lure customers to buy the magazine by featuring the sexy bear on the cover. You idiot! Miss? Well, aren't you two a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell them, tell Mayor Maybell about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Wait, this is a misunderstanding. Please leave. Fine. So are we not going to get a photograph of the mayor then? Please, for the love of Adios and my sanity, just keep your mouths shut. Niall, wait for me! Phew. Huh? God, I love those two. Dorothy is such an idiot, but she's so well-meaning. Good afternoon, Lila. Oh, it's you bracers again. Did you just return from Hawken Gate? Yeah, something like that. So, those two you just turned away. Bunch of unscrupulous individuals. Really. Those miscreants said they planned on using the mayor to make some quick mirror. But as long as I'm allowed to protect my mistress... as long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow that to happen. I see. You're really serious about your job, aren't you? Deadly serious. That's because it's my duty. Anyway, why don't you all come inside? The mayor's waiting for you. I want to see if we could find Niall and Dorothy, really. Oh, hold on. The marketplace is much more lively than I could have ever imagined. It was definitely worth seeing. Let's see. Can we find Niall and Dorothy anywhere? They're not in the market. Maybe they're at the hotel. Not there. Not there. Not there. Not there. Come on, I want to find Niall and Dorothy before I talk to the mayor. I think that would be funny. Oh, there's Niall. Hello, Niall? You in there? Gonna have to make something up. No one will know the difference. It's no use. He's out of it. Poor Niall. He's drinking away his sorrows. Will we be able to find Dorothy? Yep. Oh, maybe she'll be in here. Oh. No. No sign of Dorothy. Oh well. I'm glad to see you all again. Mayor Maybell has been excitedly waiting to report. Upstairs. Got it. In here. Dealing with complaints from the citizens. Late delivery of goods to the Bose market because of the airspace being a no-fly zone. Servicing the sewer facilities. Selecting congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen. Harm incurred by monsters on the new Ansel path. When will all this paperwork finally end? Hello. Oh, you're back already? You look pretty busy. So would it be better if we came back at a later time? No, you're fine. So, you found something out... found out something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Good work. I feel like I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First, there was a hijacking by the Sky Bandits, and now a ransom demand. The situation is much more serious than I had originally anticipated. If the General hadn't found out we were bracers, I think we could have learned more, but... No, it's alright. I'm just glad to know that it wasn't a crash. With this information, I should be able to take effective countermeasures with the city. Now I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Bose and deal with the families of the passengers. I imagine that will be quite difficult. Well, considering that you're already as busy as you are. That's just the duty of the mayor. And since the identity of the criminals is known, may I ask you to continue your investigation of the incident? Of course, that was our plan to begin with. We've already had a run-in with the Sky Bandits before. And I'll wager the honor of the guild... I'll wager the honor of the guild that this is one group we cannot simply leave up to the Royal Army. Yeah, that's for sure. There's Dad to find, and then we need to deal with these Sky Bandits once and for all. Huh? What's with the look, Joshua? I was just thinking, and no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it. What can't you believe? That Dad could be beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandits. Basing my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Relent. I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius would have easily dealt with a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua. You too, Shara. You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. He's pretty good, I'll give you that, but I don't think it would be a... But I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you trying to tell me that your father was aboard that airliner? Oh, didn't I mention that? I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention, he's a bracer too. His name's Cassius Bright. Did you just say Cassius Bright? Yeah, why? Do you know my dad or something? I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. And we might be able to use this to get information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm very sorry, but I can empathize with what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this incident, then I am at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right, but I guess I can imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general both have known one another for a long time, after all. Well, let's not worry about that right now. We've given the mayor a brief rundown of everything, so let's head to the guild. I'm sure Legrand is waiting for a report from us. Right. Yeah, first chapter has Estelle constantly misjudging why people think her dad is a big deal. Oh, we've got some new things. So, before we actually report to Legrand, we're going to do some more side quests. And we'll leave actually reporting to him for, let's see, Friday I think would be when I'm streaming this next. No one saw anything. I didn't just immediately let Joshua be killed. Okay, so since that happened, and that, we're going to go down to the lake first. Oh, Annalise isn't here anymore. Is she maybe upstairs? Annalise. Nope. And do we have... Nope, we don't. I don't think she has the attention span to hide for something like that. Annalise is awesome, but she's kind of a ditz. And she doesn't really become important until next game. Here we go. This is what we were trying to do last time. So what was the name of this tower again? The Liberl Tower. It's one of the ancient ruins referred to as a tetracelic tower. Oh, I see. That's why it looks exactly like the Espelus Tower, huh? I mean, aside from the color and the layout, of course, but the atmosphere is the same. What's wrong? Oh, it's probably nothing, but I could have sworn I heard someone talking. Right, Estelle. It sounds like someone's here. Do you think it could be... Maybe making a detour every once in a while isn't a bad idea. We may have just netted ourselves something big. It looks like we'll need to investigate, so let's be cautious. Right. And now, we have the hidden quest, Liberl Tower Mystery. Which we had tried to get earlier today, but we came too early. So, these guys are really weak to magic, so I might as well just smack them with any magic I can. Oh boy. A lot of them this time. Yeah, they should all be dead in one hit. And there we go. Oh, and Estelle is getting close to leveling up. We'll fight this thing. Let's see. It's really weak to fire. Oh right, it's the turtle. It's kind of hard to see because it's in the bubble, but it's a turtle producing the bubble. If it wasn't trying to kill us, it would be adorable. But it's trying to kill us. Now Scheherazade and Joshua are a little hurt, so... Of course, Josh... Oh. Of course, he had to do just enough to kill me. Would you stop that, you stupid bug? There we go. And look, our first chest of the episode. It's empty, but you notice something carved on the bottom. It says, the secret password is Chairman Meow. Don't worry, you won't have to remember that. There is nothing lore-wise that's actually trapped behind the chest, or even gameplay-wise. It's just an achievement to actually read all of those. So, that's what we're doing. Oh, wait. Okay. Just because I don't trust my luck. Really? Fine. Some violet palms. And they're slightly weak to wind. And whenever they hit, they absorb a little bit of EP. So I'm kind of glad they were hitting Estelle. And here we go. We're just going to kill these guys. I'm just fighting everything as we go along just to make things a little easier on us. Really? I'm almost positive there's a chest in here somewhere. Oh, of course they had to kill Joshua. Just my luck. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Reviving Balm. And then kill the two that aren't fainted. And look, Estelle leveled up. There we go. Another chest. Fried eyes and egg. Limit, 1 per adventurer. Dev team. That's right. We haven't actually eaten all of our food. Any of them with a fishy sounding name, except for the red tail soup. I'm not sure. We hadn't yet. Okay. And I'm going to double check on the red tail soup. Yeah, we have already gotten that one. Ooh, and we can make 15 of these right now, which is really good because they restore 20 CP along with healing 180. They're just a really good item to have. And apparently, after this stream, we may have an item which we can do better on the Infinite Mirror glitch. Or exploit, not glitch. It's not a glitch, it's just not fully intended. Really? Really? Okay, Estelle, kill that. And of course, Scheherazade didn't manage to actually kill those. And Joshua's level 14. Oh, that was hidden behind the wall. Not having mini-maps in dungeons is dangerous. Ah! Turtles! Turtles! I'm making an omelet. And there we go. Don't touch it. It's empty. Alright, we get a preemptive strike. 4 enemies, I don't really feel like dealing with it. Especially since we have a trap chest coming up. And then I need to revive. Because I didn't hit that at the right angle. Oh well. We have plenty of healing items for just this reason. You know what? If it's going to give me a 7th up, I'm going to do aerial. There we go. Ah! It's that guy again. Yikes! Help! Okay. So I wasn't wrong about that. Oh, that worked out. Bam. There we go. We beat up some turtles. Oh, thank you. You really saved my hide. Well, if it isn't Professor Alba. I was all tense because I thought that it might be the Sky Bandits. It's been a while now, hasn't it? You know this guy? Yeah, he's a scholar who's been investigating the towers in the Liberl. When we were escorting those reporters, we ran into him at Esmol's tower. And here it looks like I'm being rescued again. We heard talking earlier. Is there someone else in here with you? Oh goodness, you heard that? How embarrassing. It's a bad habit I have whenever I'm doing research. If I don't say what I'm thinking out loud, I can't collect my thoughts. Oh, so you were simply talking to yourself, huh? We're all a little crazy sometimes. At any rate, we'd best save the chit-chat for another time. We should get ourselves out of this place before more monsters come looking for a snack. Eh? You're leaving already? Why? Is there a problem? My research here isn't finished. Oh, well in that case, take as much time as you need. Estelle, Joshua, we're leaving now. Mr. Researcher, here says he can find his own way back home. Eh? Wow, now that's scary. She totally threatened the poor guy. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm ready to leave now. Men are definitely better, at best when they're so agreeable. Hey, Estelle and Joshua, let's go, pronto. Okay, good grief. We're not leaving quite yet, though. We're going to save before we take this on. This is a monster chest. We're going to clock up. Oh, well, actually. No, we're just going to set up a soul blur. And a shadow spear. And a soul blur. Because best case scenario, we'd get a feint. I was really hoping to prevent that, mostly. Of course he'd attack Alba. There we go. We'll clock up on Joshua. Alba? I need you to live. I'm going to lose because Alba decided to be an idiot, aren't I? I can't lose like that. This thing does about 300 damage, so I need to make sure that Alba has 400 in health. Gah. You're already a problem, Alba. Even before you actually would be. I don't think that's... Yeah, that was a waste. I'm going to be able to heal her before Joshua gets his attack. I also don't want to get close to this guy because I do believe he explodes. Oh, of course, now you get that. He got an instant KO. On the round where this thing would have died. Emerald Talisman. The chest is empty. How depressing. The Emerald Talisman actually makes it so your attacks are wind-based. And let's go ahead and drop 2 of the tears. Yep, that's what I thought. Oh. Oh my. Well, we can't avoid this because we do want to get all of the chests eventually. Scheherazad's got enough for 2. I might end up losing, running away. Yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm losing this one no matter what, so... Don't attack Alba, just attack Estelle. Save me some time here. So, retry, run. And then, we're going to go in here. Scheherazade... No. Joshua. You're going to take the topaz talisman. Was I an idiot and just forgot to equip? I forgot to equip both of them with their better weapons. I could have been doing so much more damage. Okay, Estelle impeded that one. Shara didn't impede that one. But now I have attribute guard on Joshua. Okay. Good, good, good. Oh boy. They're murdering Alba. He was targeting Alba, so I couldn't. Oh boy. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Because we want Estelle to be alive when we kill this guy. Oh boy. Okay. We got this. Or the game is going to crash on us. I'm going to reopen the game. We're going to finish this quest. I'm not ending it off on that. Oh no, that also means that we gotta finish the first one off again too. Okay, we're gonna be smart about this. The one over here has more enemies. We're gonna take this one out first. Unfortunately, that just happens with games. It sucks that it happened, but what can you do? Okay, that definitely worked. So we're going to try to be smart this time and just prevent them from attacking as much as possible. Or, you know, they can all just go faster for some reason. We're not coming back to the Liberl Tower, so I don't want to leave this chest here. I also just realized that I forgot to re-equip them again. Oh well. That may actually work out a lot. Oh my god, they're all fainted. This is the chance of a lifetime. And just to make sure, I can kill one of them. And yeah, at this point it's easy. All we have to do is just not get close. Chainmail. The chest is empty because someone came and took the stuff out. You wouldn't know who did it, who did that now, would you? Just in case of another crash. Luckily, single target stuff is pretty easy to just use Shadow Spear and hope for the best. And there we go. Hope for the best. How could you, Rice Queen? How could you? How could you take it? See, that chest is depressed because you took its treasure. I feel like we need to try to beat this one just because the odds are so against us, but this is awful. Estelle? You don't have enough for Hurricane. Never mind what I was going to say. However, we're going to go back into this one. Because, as I mentioned, this just has a lot of enemies. Let's just murderize. And there we go. That was important. Okay. It's empty. Curses. And yeah, they really should. Ancient civilizations are really bad about that, aren't they? We're not done in the tower. We're going down because this path is 2 more chests, and only 2 more chests. Kill all the things. At least I believe so. Of course, if these bugs would stop hiding around corners. No, this was just the other way up. Okay. Here we go. Okay, we are going to have to heal here very, very soon. As in, I'm not going to wait. Shara, you can only get one, but give us a Latier. Sorry, I just want to get to the top as soon as... You know what? It's just one. We're killing it. And we're to the top. Nothing important up here, just wanted to get to the top. To show that there was nothing else. We're going to get into this fight from behind. That way we can easily go back down. I definitely thought I came from behind on that one, but okay. Not good. Not good at all. Floor 2. Okay, we're going to fight this one to run away and not have it be able to target us anymore. And then we're out. Oh goodness, you helped me out of a mess again. If you hadn't come along when you did, I might have been done for good this time. I've managed to get a little funding for my new research, so I'll send a payment into the guild as a token of my gratitude. Like I told you before, hire a bracer to escort you around. Funds permitting, I will seriously look into it next time. Anyway, I must be going now. Are you sure you don't need to be escorted back to town? Ha 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 ha. If I did that, then my wallet would truly be barren. Farewell, everyone. I hope we can meet again someplace. He certainly is a strange one. You think so? He seems like the typical academic to me. You know, the type who gets lost in whatever they're doing. You're definitely not one of those people, that's for sure. Hey! Even I know better than to come waltzing into a place like this alone. But for a scholar, he may just be more than meets the eye. For one, he came here by himself. Maybe you're right. But we're the ones who ended up having to save his behind. Well, that's just part of the bracer line of work. Anyway, how about we get going? Alright. We're going to go back to Valeria Lake, heal, and then call it there. Because that one quest took longer than I thought it would. Mostly due to those trap chests. So, with that, I'll see you all later. Bye. No, I want to go